So, one of the two GOATs' World Cup dream has come to an end.
I know, man. Sad times. Hey, don't look at me intensely like that. It's not nice, bro. All right, I am heartbroken.
I'm heartbroken too.
Don't rub it in.
Ronaldo's my GOAT. Even if Messi wins it, Ronaldo's still my GOAT.
I was surprised to see that, you saying that. I was like, what? And that's why I love the heart reacting. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I was like, what? I'm like, that's like probably like out of like, you know, people that you think would say Messi, I thought you'd be part of that.
Really?
Yeah, straight up.
Look, I've got respect for both GOATs.
I know, as everyone does. But
for me, it's just who you got that connection with. For me, it's Ronaldo.
yeah, fair enough, man.
CR37. But yeah, I'm seeing
He's
all
so
these
fucking old.
all of that. Yeah,
He's such an old fuck.
Honestly.
That guy, man, he can't even play 10 minutes. He's worse than Suarez. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that
the
clip
GOATs.
of him walking down the tunnel crying.
I haven't seen any of it. I refuse to watch it. I refuse to look at that game.
But everyone, I'm seeing all the TikToks, all the reels of the last time, realizing it's the last time you'll ever see Ronaldo playing a World Cup game. Like, you got to realize it's very possible that it's the last time you see him play a proper competitive game at the highest level ever.
Yeah, that is scary, isn't it?
That might have been the last time. Like, is he going to get a move to
I don't
Chelsea, Bayern Munich, something? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is he taking the Saudi Arabian deal? Because if he does, then look. Be realistically, are you watching the Saudi Arabian league? No.
But
No.
if you're getting paid what, like 600 mil a year? What? No,
Oh no,
600 mil a year.
it's 200 million euros, which is like $350 million or
He's getting paid
something.
essentially $1 billion for 3 years to play football.
Yeah, I don't know,
$1 billion.
but like no one's gonna.
B.
I know. I don't even know how to watch it, let alone if I would watch it.
I think beIN Sports might, because they're Qatari owned, so I think they might end up.
Yeah, but
picking up
realistically,
those rights.
are you watching the Saudi Arabian league to watch Ronaldo
Oh,
play
I'm
against
just-
a bunch of scrubs?
Hang on a second. You asked about how I would watch it, all right? And maybe I would once every
Yeah.
so often, like I do back in the day at Setanta Sports, and watch some random Scottish fucking Premier League.
Bro,
game,
I barely.
Aberdeen and Hearts, the best. Love that shit.
Bro,
you know?
I barely tune in to watch fucking Messi and PSG play in Ligue 1.
No one.
I barely
No
even
one tunes
turn
into
that
that.
on.
No one
I
tunes
think
into
I've watched Messi in a PSG shirt like twice. Tops.
Yeah. I'm not
Like honestly, the Real Madrid, Barcelona, Messi, Ronaldo, and then Premier League. That's what I watch.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like I'll tune into a Serie A game, Bundesliga game here and there, but it's the Premier League and it's La Liga. And the Barcelona Real Madrid games don't hit the same anymore. So for me, it's really just the Premier League these days. I keep up with everything, but
I think Serie A is better than La Liga. If I'm honest.
Serie A is coming good. It's coming very good.
Nah, I think it goes La Liga third.
Yeah.
Even-
Serie A, I'm really impressed
Now.
by them coming up. Yeah, coming up now because Juventus dominance is nipped in the butt.
Yeah.
Fucking Inter Milan won, AC Milan won. Now Napoli's on top. Love it.
Yeah, no, it's very competitive, bro. Whereas La Liga is just not like that, and you see. Well, Chendas or how do you say that name?
Couldn't tell you.
What's his name plays for? It's not Mobile. Is it Mobile? Not Mobile.
Napoli? Are you talking
He
about
plays.
Napoli?
There's the Spanish team.
Yeah.
The Spanish Chendas or something. He plays. Earned his move in the La Liga. He used to play for Adelaide, I think. Anyway, it was Aussie boy that plays there, and team played us in a friendly, and they're like last, like they're not good in La Liga. And I know that United don't have all their starters, but they ended up beating us in India.
Yeah.
I think we
Well,
played them in India.
Chelsea played their warm-up game last night as well against Aston Villa. It was pretty much a full Aston Villa squad versus a 20% full strength Chelsea team.
It's good. No, that's good
like,
for you guys.
It was like Jorginho, Bettinelli, Cucurella, Aubameyang, and then the rest were all academy graduates.
Yep.
And they beat us 1-0, but I don't know. Anyways, we don't gloss over
warm-up games into the Premier League. Because let's be honest, probably the only
Yeah.
these are unprecedented times. So
Yeah.
there's no point looking at those games because it's never going to happen again.
Anyways, this whole thing's what I meant to say was that Ronaldo and Messi era is done. I think they're both pushing towards this last World Cup. Messi's not done yet. Sorry.
We all want Messi to win it now. I think. I think because Ronaldo's chance is gone, Messi needs to win it.
Yeah,
Messi needs to win it.
But I would feel really bad for Ronaldo then.
It doesn't matter.
Man.
It's consolidate. Look, that's going to be the difference ultimately. At least there's something there to say yes. Sorry, Messi's the better of the goats. Yeah. If he wins a World Cup, we're going to have no choice but to accept that.
Because beforehand, I know we all saying they both deserved one. They both deserve one each, but
they do, man. But
doesn't work out like that.
Ronaldo stuffed himself up going into this World Cup. So I'm going to say he's built up. His mind wasn't in the right place, and I understand that United is partly to put the blame to that. But I think his priorities were all out of whack. The Piers Morgan interview, the refusing to train, everything was just a mess, bro. Leading into the World Cup, and Messi, man, ear to the ground. He's been killing it this season. Yeah. You see it in Mbappe and Neymar, how they've played too. Like, they've played amazingly as well. So, obviously, PSG are firing at the moment, whereas Ronaldo was a part of a struggling United team and a Portugal team in which, let's be honest, didn't start too well this World Cup. I think
had some good performances, but not...
Bruno, overall, his performances on their own, I think, have got him out of a couple of sticky situations. Yeah. And Bruno, to me, could be one of the players of the tournament, if not Antoine Griezmann. Yeah. Antoine Griezmann.
Yeah, up there. Definitely up there.
Has to be, I think.
Yeah, definitely
has to be, or Mbappe. I don't know who yet, but it depends on... I think if Griezmann scores a couple more now, potentially him, but if Mbappe scores the winner in the final, he'll probably win it.
Yeah, or they could both score like last time.
Dude,
Giroud, Olivier Giroud.
How do you feel about the feeling you got last World Cup to now? I remember going into that France Argentina semi. Was it a semi? No, it was the final.
No, the final was...
No, it wasn't the final.
France-Croatia.
Jesus Christ, France-Croatia. It was France-Argentina in the semi.
Was it?
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember,
it was a high-scoring game, and all I was just gonna say was, they were just goals galore. Yeah, when Pavard scored that freakish goal from outside the box, Di Maria with the near post outside of the foot kick, it was a crazy game and it's just there was so much on the line. It felt like there, but I don't know. It's just the build-up just doesn't feel the same in this World Cup. I don't know what it is. It's not about it. It's also probably the teams too, because you don't have the best France team. You don't have the best. Yeah. You don't have the best teams in the Final Four. Let's be honest. Well, you do, but
you have
on paper you don't.
I'm gonna say you had two of the favorites that everyone was talking about.
France
and Argentina, two of the favorites.
Brazil though.
Brazil was a favourite.
Brazil was supposed to knock out. Supposed to knock out Argentina in this round. So man, Brazil. That was.
There goes my prediction.
Far out, man. Oh well. All about it doesn't matter.
I predicted England to lose in the final as well.
I thought it was going to be England Brazil. Yeah, man. But I obviously opted for Belgium and I think it was who was it in the final? Argentina. Yeah, Belgium, Argentina.
Oh yeah.
So let's see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But anyways, do we reckon Messi's gonna go into Miami?
I don't know, man. I don't see it happening. I think Messi's as a he's not the same as a Beckham or like a Giovinco. It doesn't make sense for him to go to.
Where does he go? He just stays at PSG for another year, and then retires.
Yeah, I don't think he has any. If he wins, you know what? I think if he wins, he retires.
He could. Yeah, he could.
I'm being serious. If he wins the World Cup, he retires.
I think him and Ronaldo were just trying to make the one last.
That's it. That's all.
One last World Cup. That's what they were trying so hard.
He's completed football.
Yeah. If Ronaldo had one more clean year without all the interviews and bullshit happening and getting dropped, then there wouldn't be so much controversy. But
we would have been having a different conversation right now, mate. Yeah.
But and imagine that the Argentina-Portugal World Cup final. That's what everyone wanted to see.
I didn't see it happening though, man.
I didn't see it happening, but that's what everyone wanted.
There wasn't enough quality. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't feel there was enough quality on the pitch. I felt Argentina deserved to be there. I thought Portugal potentially, but they just, I don't know, man. Like Cancelo wasn't even starting, and Cancelo wasn't starting. Ronaldo wasn't starting. Felix isn't like the player everyone thinks he is.
He wants to leave.
Yeah, I know. The president said you can go. Yeah. So you're wearing the mitts for him too now. I always in the middle. How about this? We'll just do a disclaimer. Let's do a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Any person on the market right now is linked with United.
Yeah.
Any person you want. Yes, that means if Archie Thompson decides to come out of retirement, yes, we are in talks with him always. It is the most annoying thing about being a United fan. All the linkages with everyone and like every window. You watch, we'll be linked with Ronaldo next transfer window. You watch. I promise you. We will be, man.
That's great.
I'm telling you, man.
Homecoming.
Gets on the piano like Alexis Sanchez. That was his best performance in a United shirt too.
Oh, God. Anyway. Anyways, I want some quick predictions.
Yeah.
Before we do predictions of the games, I want a quick prediction. What happens to Messi after the World Cup? Where's he go? What does he do? Just give me something. Give me a team.
A team?
Give me, where does he go? Retirement?
If you win the World Cup, retirement.
No, what if he loses?
Oh, shit. I reckon he stays at PSG. Mbappe.
I reckon
he'll stay. I think he stays.
For how long?
Probably another season, and then
he's got six months left.
I think he's done, man.
So one and a half more years.
If he doesn't win the World Cup, he does not go another 4 years. Sure.
No chance.
Like that's out of the question now.
No. There's no way. It's his last chance saloon.
Is it though?
Yes, it is. It is. He could, if he really wanted to. He could hang around. He could hang around for the next Copa America. But I don't think
it just depends exactly.
He's already got one, so I don't know.
If he wins 2 Copa Americas, like that'd be massive for him and his merit in regard to
being compared
to Ronaldo,
compared against Maradona.
Like because Ronaldo's talking about Euros and like how important the win was to him and like it's so good. But then exactly.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, that's a hard one. I think if he wins the World Cup, he retires after this season. If he doesn't, maybe America. I don't know what his preferences are. So
yeah, I think so. I think he stays PSG one more season, 2 tops, and then
not even 2.
One and a half years. Nah, not happening. Maybe as like a youth team manager or coach or something, but he'll take a few years off first. And if he does go to Inter Miami, mark my words, it's not going to be to put all of his effort into training. He's going to be sitting on the beaches.
Boy, you're right. Actually, now I think about it, it's a different lifestyle, isn't it? It's a different.
It's not USA. League. It's Miami, bro.
I didn't take that into consideration.
He's just going to be
he
chill.
Could end up playing for another couple of years if he goes to America. If he goes to America.
He's just
if he doesn't go to America, he's not. I don't think he's going anywhere. Why the fuck would he want to subject his family to going to
go back to Argentina, but
leagues
then,
in these countries that, culturally speaking, they're just so different. Like that's what a lot of these like South Americans like hate going to Europe, like to England in particular, because culturally it's so different and weather's so different, and it's just like I said, like with Messi, like what you go from living it up in Barcelona, then you go to Paris, and then what? Then you're gonna end up in the desert. Like that just doesn't seem right to me. That doesn't give his career, his legacy. The send off it deserves. I don't think he should, and that's the same. I believe that with Ronaldo too. I don't think they should stoop down to that. Like you've got all the money you want in the world, bro. Like I get it. You want it's gonna create generational wealth. I understand that, but it's like you still can with the 700 mil you already have.
Yeah. And next prediction: what happens to Ronaldo?
Yeah. I said everything I just said, but I think he goes.
What, retires?
No, I think he goes to somewhere there. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't see him. He could. I don't see him in a mid tier European side. I see him either in a top tier one or he's gone. That's it. He's not settling. He wants Champions League. And look at if we were to look at all the players, all the teams in Champions League now, half of them could do with him. You know, half of them could use him. So I don't know. There's been no talk. But the thing is, he's shot himself in the foot because of the way he treated the situation with United. Yeah, United was shit, like I've said, but it was an atrocity. And why would you want to bring that to your club?
Yeah. Well, I've got two predictions. One that I think could happen. And this is keeping the Saudi deal out of it.
Yeah.
One that I think could happen. One that I think I really want to happen. One being, going back to Portugal, Sporting, still in the Champions League, you know.
True.
Score a few goals, do this for a year or two maybe, and then, you know, hang up the boots. The one I really want to see, though, is Messi and Ronaldo together at PSG.
Oh, my God.
Give it to me for 6 months. Just, honestly, 6 months.
He needs a club, doesn't he? He needs a club, so... Shit.
Honestly, like these two, after this World Cup, it's... What have they got to prove now?
That deal, we won't know of that deal until it's done. That deal will be done so quickly. Yeah. It's not even a joke. I think Ronaldo will be like, done.
I think
if PSG knocked on his door, he goes.
Yeah.
He fucking, of course he goes.
I think it's reliant on if Mbappe leaves though.
Yeah, because he's a fucking brat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
his problem. Demon child.
No one's going to take him now. You know, Real Madrid was his only chance. Now I don't even think they want him.
Yeah, they do.
Nah, they'll take him. But
100% they do. He's got the key to winning anything. Yeah, he's got to win
that
2 World Cups at 24. Yeah. Think about that.
Yeah. Did you see that? The laugh when Kane missed the penalty.
No,
Mbappe was pissing himself laughing.
Oh, he's a fuckwit.
But it was a screenshot, so I don't know if he was just yelling or if it was actually a laugh. But I just saw the screenshot.
I think you told him.
I don't want to. Anyway, don't quote me on this. It looked like he was taking the piss a bit. But
just don't say anything quotable next time, man. Just don't say anything at all. Keep it to yourself. Kidding. I'll talk a lot of shit too. If we'd fact checked half of what I said, mate, oh my God, we'd be in big trouble. I'm joking. I'm kidding. I'm not that much of a pathological liar. Anyway.
Anyways, let's do game predictions for the rest of the World Cup.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. But go on.
Argentina, Croatia.
Argentina.
Messi carries them through.
Extra time. Again. Argentina don't want to go to penalties against Croatia. They just don't. And Emilio Martinez, though, goddamn, he's doing very well in goal. So I think, he did very well against Australia. It could be the kryptonite to Croatia's chances in regards to winning a penalty shootout. But I think they would want to. It'll be a draw and then extra time. I think Argentina will win.
Yeah,
the game. What about you?
I agree. I think Messi's going to drag them through.
Yeah,
literally drag them through,
like by the hair, by everything you can grab onto. Yeah, he will, because it's 180. Look, if it's not, assuming it's 90 minutes, the game's 180 minutes until he becomes eternal.
Yeah,
he becomes forever. This guy becomes a legend. He becomes a walking goat. He's going to be mobbed by. He still gets, but he's going to be mobbed by everyone for the rest of his life as it stands. But this is just another level. I will look at him as the greatest. I will.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If he wins the World Cup, he's the greatest. You cannot argue that. You just can't in my eyes.
Yeah. And next game, France, Morocco.
I know Morocco! I know what you're going to say because I feel like I'm going to say it too. I don't know. Like, I love France and like in terms of like they've shown up this World Cup with the team they've had and they've still played well. Not the best, but they've still played well. They've been a lot of good teams on the way there. A lot of bloody good teams like England and Poland and, Australia, unbelievable teams.
The biggest one.
The biggest one. I should have labelled that first. We were in the last 16 anyway. And
it's still crazy to look at,
Morocco is their easiest opponent. No, Poland was. Poland was. Fuck. You know, I don't even know now. I feel like Morocco is such a tough opponent, but I just hope that it's not like you mentioned to me earlier about the Icelandic thing, like where you know they do so well, but then they just drop off and it's like
their luck runs out.
Yeah, their luck runs out.
But then you counter argument. You said there was no luck. They're just playing genuinely amazing.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did say that. I did say that. I think like I mentioned previously, they're so comfortable on the ball. Like they find ways to win the ball in areas that allow them to have space.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. So once they win the ball, they've got they've already got like two options ahead of them. The Amrabat's always there for his defenders. He's always there. Hakimi is just running through teams. Like his set pieces are dangerous. You know, his pace alone is so raw and just like Mbappe is gonna have to. I don't know. I just hope that Hakimi still presents that same attacking threat because you know I think that's what's going to get him over the line. I don't think defending the way they play is great, but I feel like they need a guy to win this. They can't sit back on a France with Mbappe and allow him to rip apart his teammate. You know. Yeah. But it could go either way. I think it's going to be a challenge, just like with Mbappe versus Walker. Which proved to be.
It was more like Mbappe versus Walker and Henderson and
everyone. So I think. I don't know. It's a hard one, but I'm going to go Morocco on penalties.
Ooh.
I'm going to go Morocco on penalties against France. Yeah.
Look,
I just feel like I think it'd be a 1-1. Because Morocco, like you said, 1 goal this whole tournament. France have beat a lot of good teams along the way, but I feel like Morocco have beaten Portugal and Spain, who was looking awesome at the start. They started with an emphatic 7-2, or 6 was 6 goals against Costa Rica.
Yeah, that's it.
So it was against Costa Rica, and we thought, damn, Spain looked bloody good, man.
Yeah, it was like 7. Yeah,
but then in came Morocco and shocked everyone, and was like, okay, next game they're not going to do it.
Shock the world.
Guess what? They do it again, and you're like, okay, next game, and we're here now. So I think I think the football guards are trying to say something because I'm telling you, Morocco makes that final, they fucking win it.
Yeah, my head is telling me France is too good. But my heart is telling me Morocco's gonna not only beat France but go all the way.
Let's go, man. Let's go. But they've got injuries though. That's the thing. That's a shitty thing. But every single one of those players knows what it means to be playing on that team. You see it. You know,
they're already the first African team to ever make the semi-finals.
Unbelievable, man.
Make the Final Four.
There goes one of my questions for the quiz. But anyway, don't worry about it. It was going to be a trick question too.
Well, I already knew it, so obviously.
It's alright. That doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, fuck, you already know. Yeah. That's why I should probably do the set up the quiz after, so I realised he didn't mention this one.
So that leaves us with a World Cup replay for third place.
Yes.
2018 World Cup replay for third place. Croatia France.
Can you imagine? Yeah, far out.
Imagine we had the same final 2 years in a row. 2 World Cups in a row. It's possible, but nah. It's going to be Argentina and Morocco.
Can you imagine Croatia this? I think now that we've spoken it all through, I think Croatia has the least chance of winning, but I think they still have a chance. But
I think every team has a chance.
I think if Morocco don't make the final, Argentina. Dude, this is so hard. This is so hard, man. This is so difficult.
All right, because you ready?
What? Go.
Croatia's going to win the bronze final. Croatia's coming third.
I agree.
France is coming fourth. Argentina's runner-up and Morocco's winning.
Hang on, why? I said I agree way too soon. Jesus Christ. Now, I say Croatia come fourth. I say France come third. I say, I want Messi to win so bad, like so badly. But if Morocco beat France, they beat anyone. Yeah. They beat anyone, and I'm telling you right now, honestly, it's fucking with me so bad. It
doesn't matter what we say; it could be completely opposite.
But that's the beauty of the World Cup, man.
Yeah,
beauty of football. We're gonna sound ridiculous anyway.
When I did my predictions, none of these four were in the last four. Actually,
France was in mine.
Argentina might have been there.
France and Argentina was in mine, not Morocco or Croatia.
I was a bit excited when I did
Brazil.
Mine. I was a bit excited when I did mine. France didn't make it out of the group stage for me.
I was surprised. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Don't be ridiculous, bro.
I got one part right. Australia got out.
I remember there was a period there. There was a period there where I was thinking, yeah.
World Cup.
Australia's all right.
World Cup curse. Come on.
Australia's all right. We can beat France first. I can't believe what I thought, man. I can't believe
we were focusing on the wrong games.
I love it, man. I love this shit. I love talking about this because you just look back on what you say and you're like, oh my God, man, what was I thinking? And then you become more, more measured, have more measured responses. But look, I don't want this show to be just about,
And it's pissing down.
It's so wet outside, and it's summer, man. Jeez Louise. It is the 12th of December.
Yeah.
Oh my God, as you can probably tell from behind us, and so we're getting a bit of the weather.
Summer rain.
It's gross. It's fucking
gross.
gross. Anyway, I'm all for Messi winning, but I'm on the Morocco fucking dream train, man. Yeah. I'm on it. I'm so on it. Like, I love that. That team's awesome. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Let's see what ends up happening. Yeah.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Daniel went away, made up a quiz, and he's gonna make me look like an imbecile.
I was waiting with that. I'll see where that was going, bro. You nearly got it.
Yeah. I'll work on it.
Behind the Andrew Tate stuff coming up on my phone. No, the algorithm.
The algorithm
doesn't know me well at all.
The algorithm's not real.
I hate Andrew Tate. He sucks. He definitely doesn't. I don't aspire to be him in every sense of the fucking person.
What?
Anyway. So, here's my quiz now.
Yes.
I'm not trying to embarrass you, I promise.
Okay.
I'm really not. I'm just asking you questions,
Yeah.
I want to know.
That's okay.
If you know. If you don't, you don't. Whatever. You're embarrassing yourself. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I feel like I'm gonna suck. My World Cup knowledge is not quite there. That's more of a prem baller.
Yeah, that's all right, man. Don't stress. But you know what? This is sorry. So this is more going to do with this World Cup, by the way. Not overall.
Okay.
No, I just did this World Cup.
Oh, that's even more embarrassing.
Let's see. Let's see.
No, let's see.
I think you should do okay. So
okay.
In this World Cup, who's been involved in the most goals?
So goal involvements, goals and assists.
Goals and assists, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to say the obvious one.
Say it.
Messi.
No.
Really?
No.
Fuck. I feel like I've already got it wrong, but I'll have one.
That's not wrong. Nah, I just said say it. I didn't mean like, oh, that's your answer. I was like, just say it and I'll tell you if it's right or wrong. No, it's not. Next guess. Let's just say it's pretty tight in terms of goals and assists.
So I'm thinking who's got assists, who's got goals. I know the top goal scorers I think are like Mbappe and Messi. And assists, I'm not sure, I feel like Griezmann might be up there. I'm thinking either Griezmann or Mbappe. Is what I got in my head.
I'm gonna say one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's been more goals in this competition, so this stat isn't going to be led by somebody who just solely creates. Obviously.
Okay, so whoever it is has got more goals than he's got assists.
Up to you. Up to you how you want to take that bit of advice. Don't overthink it. Just say it. It's not him. Who is it?
I'm gonna lock in Mbappe.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. With 7. I think he scored 4 or 5. I only said 7. I should have written down exactly what, but I think he had like a couple assists or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. This. Okay. I found that this next question here is very is one that has probably changed the trajectory of one team here.
Mm-hmm.
In what game was Ronaldo dropped and Ramos scored 2? Who did they face?
Who did they face?
Who did Portugal face?
Switzerland.
Correct.
And he scored 3, didn't he?
Was it 3?
Yeah.
I went on Football, but I only saw 2.
Anyway. I thought it was a hat trick. No, maybe it was 2. I don't know. But yeah, it was Switzerland. 6-1. 6-1, yeah?
Yeah, 6-1. It was an absolute battering. Anyway.
Absolute battery.
Now, this is a funny one. Who scored for Australia against Argentina?
Who scored for Australia against Argentina? Yeah. That was a big deflection. It wasn't an own goal, was it? Who hit it?
No.
Oh, it was an own goal.
I'm being a shit kicker. You know what? I'll just say you're not going to be able to. Do you remember who?
It came off. I'm going to go for...
Sorry, man. I'm such an asshole. You're nearly there. Fernandez.
Really?
Yeah, Fernandez.
I was going to say Otamendi.
No, it was Fernandez. 77th minute.
I was going to say Otamendi or Christian Romero.
Sorry, man. I suck.
I was going to say one of those two. No, I would have got that wrong anyway.
My other one in which I mentioned earlier in the other show, in the other ep was who was the first African nation to feature in a semi-final.
Yeah,
and you were trying to argue my wording on that question. I still believe that Morocco is to feature, so I can still say who.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
it still works.
I was just being
the first African nation to make the semi-final, make the final 4. Yeah.
And speaking of another semi-finalist, now,
yes,
we've spoken about previously, teams in which you're like, how on earth did they get that far? And then you start looking at the infrastructure they have, the quality of players they have, but they come from like. The Iceland, let's say, for example, a population of like 400,000,
Yeah.
Something ridiculous.
Where's this going? Yeah, go.
Now, this is just going to I thought I'd just explore a bit of those countries.
Yeah.
And those teams. Don't get nervous, relax, it's all good. All I'm going to ask is, what is the population of Croatia? For fuck's sake. Don't worry, bro. It comes back around, cuz.
I don't know. Half of them are in Australia.
That's so true, man. That's so true. Oh, shit.
Half of them are Western Sydney Wanderers fans.
Play for Melbourne Knights. Excluding them. I'm so sorry. I'm such an asshole. I think we should make these quizzes as hard as possible just so we can embarrass one another. Just ridiculous questions.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
We should just start making
I don't know the population of any country, bro.
But it's been said, though. It's been said previously in, like, some Croatian games where they're talking about, like, they continue to perform on such a high level for a nation that has barely any people, and then they mentioned Uruguay as well, only having like 7 million people, like something ridiculously small, like a really small population. Then we've got 20, how many million, like 26 million, 27, whatever it is now.
Yeah.
It's just sad to not be able to see Australia.
Okay.
Like get
population
there,
of Croatia.
So I'm assuming I'm buying you time.
Can I have like?
I've given you some numbers already.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say. Am I saying like a whole number or like point something?
No, just we'll round it.
Okay.
Whatever. It's fine. I'll give you the credit you deserve if it's close. Don't worry.
5 mil.
Damn, it was 4 million. Well done, man. Good job. 4 million. They're 3.899 or something. But
okay, so that extra million that I'm talking about is in Australia.
Shut up, you idiot. So, all right, you're right. Then
yeah.
So what's that? How many is that out of 5? You know what? I think that's what I need to do from here on out. Make it as hard as possible for you.
That's all right.
That
was funny.
I still haven't forgotten about that quiz, bro, that you gave me that one time.
I give you a few easy ones, few hard ones. Get a mixture going.
Man, look, all I was gonna. The reason why I brought that one up in particular is because of Australia, and I just wanted to talk about like Australia and their hopes in the future. Like it's 100% possible. It's just you've got that ridiculous bullying nature of the AFL in regards to them trying to hijack any sort of limelight in sport in this country. Soccer is the most played sport in juniors in all of Australia, but is the third most funded. You've got hockey being the second most funded. Yeah. What is that giving to Australia? What I get it, it's great. Like traditionally speaking, we've always been into hockey, and it's good and all. And obviously, it's not a sport I play. I've played it. You know, it's good. It's very similar to football, man. Yeah, it's very similar. Yeah. But it just goes to show that there is a lack of funding.
Oh, there is.
There's a lack of funding. They don't believe in the sport, and they're purposely putting football in this light in this country, and that's it's just the game can do so much for this country. It can be it is shown to transform like the image in which countries have on a certain nation, like Qatar now. It's like you see all those advertising as like no football, no worries, and you Andrea Pirlo going down like the sand dunes there, or he's by the coast or whatever. That in terms of tourism is going to do immensely. Like it's gonna do immensely great for Qatar, and it's such an awesome marketing ploy. And then there's more money is going to be injected into the Qatari football then, and and it's just a flow-on effect. Like, how do you think like all these nations, all these European nations do it? It's just it's because they see the potential.
If there's a time for them to up the funding, it's now. Well, actually, it was a long time ago, but like with the World Cup and with the amount of fans that are showing up to Fed Square, to Amy Park, to everywhere, it should show them that they just need to fund it. Just a bit more.
The problem though, Aidan, is I saw, oh my God, amazing scenes, you know, unreal, like European-esque, you know, and then 2 days after Australia get knocked out, all this news about third-degree burns to people because of flares, and then the shit talking the Australian football. So I never bought 7 News and 9 in their coverage of it. I think mainstream media are just scumbags when it comes to football in Australia. They don't like it, and I couldn't care less about it. Like they'll show me highlights of like the only highlights you'll ever see of soccer on 7 morning show or whatever, or 9, is literally either the feature game of a Premier League game week, and that is if that. Otherwise, there's no coverage of the A-League. There's nothing. There's no incentive for them. There's nothing there for them. They don't care.
They don't. Honestly, it needs to, and it comes down to the grassroots as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Not only does the A-League need the funding, but even the grassroots needs it as well.
The structure needs to change. Everything. You're right.
Parents have to pay out of their ass to get their kids to playing football.
It's thousands
at the lower leagues, but
just to participate. That's
it. And it means that so many kids are not going to have the opportunity to play.
They don't, and these kids don't even get anything in regards to paying these fees. They just get a spot. They don't get any boots. They don't. Nothing's funded. Like I think back in the day, you used to put together little packages like a soccer ball and maybe a couple of little things here and there. A water bottle. Milo. I remember Milo used to sponsor for the FFV or whatever back in the day. With the juniors. And but back then you're spending like what, 400 a season. Now it's like it's double, triple. Yeah, it depends which club you go to. It's because of the funding issue and clubs trying to put their club on the main stage now, because that there is this sniff of being able to get promoted now. There's going to be this new structure. So I think the football in Australia dips before it goes up, because these big clubs aren't going to care about grassroots. They're going to be thinking, who can we bring here from wherever in order to push our aspirations?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah, like we have to go. We have to go backwards and go forwards. Essentially,
yeah. It's a long road before it gets anywhere.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
Anywhere good, but hopefully we get there.
That's why I brought it up. It's so sad. Like Morocco, man. Like Morocco.
Yeah.
I don't even think they've got like that big of a population. I'm not too sure. I'm not really quite familiar with the country, but to what I've seen so far, they're passionate people and they put in everything there. That group is so close and the fans are loving it. They're loud and I love everything they're bringing. And, you know, so be it. And this is the great thing about the Eastern and the Western world coming together. You know, we're able to, you know, accept each other and like me now, I'm learning about something new and seeing like all these great players I haven't seen before, like, and it's just awesome to see.
Yeah.
So
lovely.
I just hope that a country or someone from Slovenia is like, man, you know, one day I hope we can do something that Australia has done. You know? Slovenia was alright a couple of years ago. Don't get me wrong. Slovakia.
Slovakia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sorry. Yeah.
So with like your Hamšík, oh man, he was such a good player.
Marek Hamšík.
But yeah, man, it's just like I want us to be a benchmark in the football world, but there's just
a long road.
The AFL is so money driven, right? How about you guys who's involved in the AFL? Like you party up and you figure out what the next best thing to do is. Why don't you just get involved? Like I just don't get it.
Yeah,
just get involved.
Yeah,
you know, I get it. You know, there's probably a lot of like family ties to the footy and like the MCC memberships and like, you know, AFL runs very deep in Victoria and Melbourne in particular. Yeah, very deep. Yeah. So it's hard to sort of break through that, especially in Melbourne. Even though there's more prevalence of football, soccer players here, I feel a lot more. But then you got Sydney as well. But anyway, all I'm saying
as soon as you leave Victoria, it turns to rugby.
It does, yeah. And I don't think a lot of people from Melbourne realise that. It does turn to rugby. Yeah. You're right. It's probably the most popular sport. But like, it's not. AFL is.
Yeah, AFL
if you're looking at attendance and funding, everything, it's AFL.
It's AFL all over Australia.
But everyone that goes watches rugby says otherwise. They all say otherwise. Like, dude, you've got the same attendance as like a Wellington Phoenix game. Like, and these are like top tier clubs playing against each other. They only get like 10 grand at each, 10K at each game. So this sort of went off into a tangent, didn't it?
Yeah. Anyways, bottom line is we need more funding for the A-League and
priorities need to be shifted.
Yeah,
need to be shifted because
it's a world game.
This isn't because I love football. This is also like an economic advantage we can have, and it's just like we're talking about jobs here. We're talking about how hard it is, like, you know, out there in this climate. Like, we can make it easier, but no, we have to you know, sort of just sit back and just see if it happens. Yeah,
there's a reason they call it the world game. You know, there's a reason why throughout the world it's the biggest, most followed sport for the last, I don't even know how long.
Who knows? It's literally embraced everywhere. So I mean, think about it. It's an endless possibility. So
yeah. Anyways,
I think
now that the sun's come out,
we're wrapping up.
Melbourne weather. I'll tell you what.
We're wrapping up. 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Anyways, next time we see you, the World Cup final may have been played.
Yeah. So I reckon.
See if Messi's done it or not.
Alright, who wins it? Go. I know we've already done it. What's
Morocco?
Fuck it, Morocco.
Let's go.
Done. Let's sign off. Let's hope by the time we sign back in.
Call me a bandwagon fan. That's exactly where I am.
I love Morocco. Like I said, man, I love Morocco. I love watching him play, and I believe in the dream. So let's do it, boys.
Lovely.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Take care, guys.
Suta.
Oh my god. No, I can't associate myself with that guy anymore. Ronaldo, that is.